To ensure quality healthcare, it takes a team. This is especially true in the operating room, where surgeons, nurses, and anesthesiologists all come together to ensure that their patients' needs are met. Although, there's another team of staff hidden in the surgery wing. They are called the Central Service Department. In the Central Service Department, sterile processing technicians perform reprocessing activities so that instruments, equipment, and other supplies are readily available to the operating room staff. Without these technicians, surgeons would not be able to perform operations with sterile instruments. The job of a sterile processing technician starts in the decontamination room. Here, technicians receive soiled instruments and proceed to clean and disinfect them. After they remove the visible and non-visible soil, the instruments go through washer disinfectors for mechanical cleaning. After mechanical cleaning, instruments are transported to the sterile side, where technicians conduct quality assurance and prepare them for sterilization. Once sterilization is complete, the instruments are brought to the storage room where they wait to be used. As you can see, turning soiled instruments into sterile ones is a long and complex process. Because of this, technicians are highly valued for their extensive knowledge and will always be in demand. But without these technicians, the foundation of healthcare facilities would not exist. Surgeons can't perform their procedures without sterile instruments, and clinicians can't deliver fluids to their patients without equipment. Unfortunately, it is no secret that there is a shortage of technicians. According to Blayne Yamada, the Supply Chain Planning and Analytics Manager for White Pacific Health, in the US, there are about 30,000 ISHM members versus 3.8 million registered nurses. Here, Blayne is referring to the International Association of Healthcare Central Service Material Management, a nonprofit corporation representing central service professionals. This population of 30,000 is in charge of reprocessing instruments for the entire country. Well, why is this shortage a problem? Despite the major role that they play, few people are aware of the CSD because they are often secluded. But these technicians are not in it for the recognition nor the money. Instead, they stay out of the love that they have for their job. One good example is Blayne Yamada, who recalls, "I initially had no clue what sterile processing was when I first got into it. First off, I actually was let go from my hotel job because the company was sold, which forced me to start applying to various jobs at a job fair. HPH was one of the participants. I initially applied for a position within materials management to mainly deal with supplies and inventory, as that was my previous background. Eventually, I was interviewed and hired. On my first day of work, a boss asked me if I would be willing to give sterile processing a try. And on your first day of work, you never tell your boss no. Since that day, I had no regrets. Every day I would research and learn new concepts of infection prevention and updated standards of the trade. It's a complete learning experience, and I would not trade it for anything. There will always be patients who need surgery, and there will always be a need for instruments to conduct these surgeries. Therefore, technicians will always be sought after. There are many benefits to being a surgical instrument processing technician. For instance, sterile processing technicians aren't just found in hospitals, but also clinics, dental offices, and surgery centers. Furthermore, over time, technicians can become supervisors and even grow to become an endoscope or surgical technician. Lastly, becoming a sterile processing technician does not require years of schooling. Instead, technicians simply need a high school diploma to enter a program where they learn through classroom lectures and on-site training. While sterile processing technicians may not gain enough recognition, they play a key role in helping healthcare facilities function. Sterile processing technicians make up a team dedicated to ensuring patient safety and continue to save lives every day. They are the unsung heroes of the hospital.
Take it easy, boys.
Yep. Me too.